How's it going, everyone? Another awesome podcast brought to you by the Ultralord Music Productions, your mother's favorite producer. Today I'm sitting here with Mr. PH himself, the man of Welkom that has been destroying this town one step at a time. And what we're going to do today is we're just going to chat a little bit about the ins and outs, the struggles, the strifes of being an artist in a small town like Welkom. You know, what does a up and coming artist have to put himself into, and what's the cheat codes, if I may, to be a successful artist in this town? PH, let's start with the beginning, as all good stories start.
Yeah, man, let's. What you waiting for?
How did your journey start in the music industry? What was that first thing that you did you maybe see someone on stage, or did you go to a live performance and think to yourself, you know what, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life?
For me, my guy, I would say it's just started with a song. It started with a song, listening to I'm not sure to mention the names.
No, mention names. Let's drop some names, boy.
Listening to Eminem, the Encore, the When I'm Gone, all of those like music of his. It started there. That's when I started writing music and having a bigger vision of how like to see myself being this PH that I am today. Like, yeah, it started with music, my guy.
It started with a dream.
With a dream.
Yeah.
With a dream, like any other upcoming artist.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. And I know we had a pre-interview, and I got a little bit of the inside scoop about what you've been doing this last while and where you envision yourself going. And I think the one thing that I did get from you is that you don't want to talk about the past. You know what I mean? Like, fuck what I have done before. We are not into this. What I've done before is pale in comparison to what I'm going to do in the future.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
Okay, my guy. In 5 years' time, I don't want to be the same PH that I am physically.
You clearly don't want to be in the same town as where you are.
I don't want to be in the same town. I don't want to be in the same mindset that I'm in right now. I want to like reach my dreams. I want to reach everything that I've been planning like several years back. Yeah, man, I just want to be PH when I'm a kid. I want to fly, man. I want to fly. I want to get the job done. Like, I've been planning for a very long time. I've been doing the moves. There's a lot that I did.
Did some very big shows with some very influential people.
I've performed with most of well-known artists. I've performed with Quest. I've performed with Kespa. Most of them, my G, I've performed with them. So now I feel like it's my time to crack the door. It's my time to crack the big wall that is in front of me. Yeah, for a hood kid or whoever is willing to go really big to say, okay, I know that guy, he was struggling too, he's there now, I can make it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think this is a big thing about the music industry, is that anybody can be somebody.
Anybody can be somebody, my guy.
You know what I mean? But we're not here to sell dreams. Patience. It took a lot of patience from your side, and I think the thing to say to a lot of young upcoming artists now, and a lot of people that were in your position 7 years ago, is prepare yourself for a long-term plan. You know what I mean? Prepare yourself to go through the hard times, go through the good times, and be patient about it.
Patience and time, my guy. Patience and time. You must apply a lot of energy. Make sure you plan your things right, and it's all about aim, procedure, and the conclusion. As long as you have that kind of mindset, I'm sure you can make it. Yeah, it's all about that.
So I think we were discussing this beforehand, and a big topic that came up was a person has drive, a person has ambition, a person has a vision, but you're missing one key thing, like money. And this is the horrible thing about life is, and we've done this to ourselves as human beings, but we measure ourselves in how much money we have now. We measure our success in how much money we've made. And I think people go the wrong way about how they go and procure their money. I mean, we were talking about Ricky Rick as well beforehand, and Ricky Rick needed his step up. He needed that little bit of a stepping stone. He needed that little bit of support. But, and this is the point that I'm trying to make, with that support, he made a legacy.
Yeah.
And that was because he had a plan.
It's always about a plan. You can't just jump into things and say, okay, I can do this, I can do that. You must plan your things right. Plan your things right from the core. Plan your things right. I'm going to do this, secondly this, thirdly that, and that, and that. Then you're going to execute. That's how it is.
Yeah.
You don't need to, like, how can I say that? How can I say this? Be what you wanna be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't try to be somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be what you wanna be, or what
Find your image.
Find your
image. Find who you are.
Exactly, my G.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. You can't be somebody else.
And I think we also said to be instantly recognized. And this is the thing as well. You got to find your sound. You got to find your look. You got to find your whole image that you want to portray to the world. And what is the steps that you've taken up to now? And I can almost say that a lot of those steps were making mistakes. You know what I mean? The biggest things that you've learned now is because you fucked it up.
A lot.
A lot.
Time, bro. Big time. Firstly, we can talk about the hustle. That's where you like mostly fuck up. The hustle. You don't know where to go, where to start, how to start. You're just trying to find yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I need to get. This is, for example, the studio. We didn't even know we need the monitors to like listen to ourselves. We only knew that this is how we record. We knew Cubase. We knew Fruity Loop. Fruity Loop is for
Fruity Loops,
exactly. Fruity Loops.
That's where we all started.
So you knew, okay, this is Fruity Loops. This is Cubase. I'm just gonna make a song, and then there's no mixing, there's no mastering. You get what I'm saying? It's a song. It's a song. It's just a song. It's a hustling. You go hustle this and this and this, and then put it together until we came to a point like we meet somebody and says, hey man, this is how you go about the Fruity Loop, the sound card, the what. Your song must be clean. Your song must be clear. You must take out the insults, the what. So that's how it is. We always hustle the money. That's where you get the what do we call it? The drive, or okay, I need money to actually get my studio proper. And then after the studio, how do I get myself to perform in certain events?
Yeah. So if I may ask, how did you go about, I know you've got your own studio at home, you've got your own equipment that you work with, and a lot of artists do opt in that way. Instead of paying a 500 Rand mixing and mastering fee every time you want to make a song, buy the equipment and do it yourself. And that's what a lot of people are doing right now.
Yeah.
As for a studio, I hate it. Come to us as much as you want. You know what I mean? Come and let us mixer and master your music. But I think, tell us a little about the journey that you took to get yourself into the position where you could work on your own music.
Like I said, it's hustle, my dog. It's hustle. You start with the studio, the connections. Like I said, the connections. You're taking me really back now.
Sorry, I said we weren't going to go into the past, but
really back now.
we need to go and just touch a little bit into the past to
I
figure
know,
out how the
okay.
future works. You know what I mean?
Somebody will ask, "Oh, what did you do, PH?" Okay. I'm trying to run away from this, but then it's fine. I made sure I make money. I made sure of that. You've got to make money.
Yeah, you do.
And somebody will ask, "How did you make money, PH?" I was smart enough to see, like I had a business plan. I had a business plan since I saw everything needs money. You can't record a song without money.
Yeah.
You can't sit in the studio without money.
Yeah.
That's studio time. So all those were costly for me. So I decided to open what we call a market.
What kind of a market, PH?
This is getting too serious now. I opened a market. I sold fruits. I sold veggies. I sold the Zimbas, the snacks, the chips, everything, man. I tried to make myself a small tuck shop. Just inside my yard. I didn't want to go and say I'm going to try somewhere because I need a place to be comfortable.
And the rent, obviously, I mean.
And the rent.
Yeah, cut down on your costs.
Cut down the cost. And I did it just in my yard. And then that's where it started. I was able to buy the equipment. I was able to travel from point A to C. I remember we had a show at the stadium, Zugabalui Stadium. We had a show. Then I was called the APH, you have to perform here, blah, blah, blah. Yes. Then I went. After I met this wonderful guy, they were singing this song. It's called Tabiso Haisalo Zamaya. Yes, I met them. Yeah, I met them. Shout out to them. I met them and they told me, bro, if you need help, please come to us. We will show you how to mix, master the song for your song to be on radio stations. And they really taught me, most those guys. You know what I'm saying? I remember this. I only had $100.
I love the story.
I only had $100. No food in the house. Only $100. And then I had to make a decision. Is PH going to those guys, or is PH gonna buy food with this $100? But that day, because I knew what is driving me inside, I want to be somebody in the near future. I want to kill the stages. I want to share the love that I have with different people. I want to see myself rocking on some hot car. I want to see. And then I was like, I'm going to these guys. I'm going to spend this $100 on a transport to go to those guys. And that's exactly what I did. Mm-hmm. When I got there, they told me, PH, this is the studio. This is how the studio. Man, for the first time I see a huge, big studio like that, I was like, I only see this on TV. But now, I'm here. It's like a dream come true.
Yeah.
For the first time, I was like, I put myself in the booth, bro. For the first time.
You were probably very nervous.
Don't even say it.
Yes, bro. I've seen people come into our studio, and if I tell you, they like, the first time that they see that microphone and they stand up to that microphone, they forget their lyrics. They forget everything. It's hilarious.
It's always comfortable to do something in your own
Your own home, yeah.
But at